Hit us with the intro, baby.
Hi, I'm Alex Rivers, and today I'm reporting the weather. Today, the hailstorm is over. We are now back to regular programming. The roof has not been
I
blown off. Everybody's alive,
got hit
and
in the
we have
head. Sorry.
we I am, like I said, Alex Rivers,
Alex, have
and
you ever been on a show like AGT? Have you ever done that?
I've done it. It was cute. It was all right.
It was awesome. Check
It was
him
awesome.
out. Ladies and gentlemen, check out Alex Rivers, AGT. But right now, all we're going to do, I don't know what I was looking at. Oh, I guess that light that. What we're going to do is check out Courtney Hadwin. I haven't slept for 2 days because I'm excited to get all these reactions out to the people. Courtney Hadwin fans, you don't know me. I am mentally insane, but I'm also very creative. I also have a heart, and I also love music. I'm ready when you are. I just said something crazy.
All right,
Are
let's
you
go.
are you okay? I always ask Steven that. Are you okay? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Courtney Hadwin.
When you were on the show last time and you didn't win, my mouth literally dropped.
Oh, this is the champions. Okay.
So many people were disappointed, hence the reason why you're here today. How do you feel now taking on the best in the world?
I didn't expect to be getting invited to Champions, so just to be here is just an honour. Thank you.
And maybe this time you do have a chance of winning. Anything can happen on this show, so good luck.
I always wonder if okay, when we did the last time that we saw her,
Yes.
I was like, wow, she's like so timid, and
It's an act.
I am
Part of
just
the act.
I'm just now picking up on this. I'm like, oh, look, she's so timid, like it's so like adorable, and then her performance totally brings out this other side. But now I'm like, is it like she's overdoing it on purpose? Because she's like, she's like, oh, I like, I'm like, that can't be for real. Now
She's
you're
been
like, I
on.
don't think that's real.
She was on Voice Kids. She was on. She's performed 4 times on America's Got Talent. Now she's on the Champions. No, she could do this in her sleep. This is
Yeah,
all
so
part
now I'm
of
barely
the
picking up
act.
that that's part of the act, which obviously not a bad thing. It's the
No,
character.
no,
But yeah, I'm barely realizing that now though.
I don't want her bouncing up and down saying, I would go crazy. Like, sorry. But yes, I knew that you were going there too. Our minds connected. Thank God my mind didn't connect with Howie. Heidi. Howie. I love Howie, but sometimes he craps on acts and buzzes them in the middle of
Yeah,
the
I
act.
was surprised that he actually liked me because they didn't air this because I had 3 judges. But the first time I had performed, I had 4 judges. All of them were there, and Howie actually liked me, and I was like, "What?" He's like, "You're like a ball of joy," and I was like, "Wow." I thought
That's
Simon was gonna be the
huge.
one. I thought Simon would be the one to, put me in the grill. But actually, like, I guess it did go pretty well, huh? I'm tooting my own horn, but
No,
Howie was
two,
nice to
two,
me.
two. That's insane. Especially for anyone, because he kisses the ass of any comedian. But for
Oh no, he
you to,
loves comedians.
oh yeah, but for you to be a non-comedian, sometimes he goes, well, I don't really understand this kind of music. So if he didn't say that to you and he said it, I just liked it. That's huge. Oh no, I'm talking like Trump. It's huge. All right, here we
Huge.
go. Huge. I wish it was the girl from Britain's Got Talent. I like her. Mel B is mean to kids. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Could be good. Oh, what a great idea. Ha!
You have no idea how much I love her.
I
I
do
just love her.
too.
You know, this crazy twang in her voice is so. I think I'm just drawn to. You know, a lot of times I'm like, I just think it was okay. I look for something that is a signature of the singer that I can distinguish them from all the other singers in the world that are great or
Best
good
performance of
or
the night, I
amazing.
think.
Even I
Isn't
would
this your
take
favorite performance of the night?
definitely.
Yes.
And I just, you know, everybody loves a good powerhouse, or everybody loves an emotional storyteller. Everybody loves a good on tune all the time. But she gives you this crazy twang that is so risky and so weird, so out there. And she knows that that's true to her, and it's not going to connect with everybody, but it's literally her. That's her singing and
Oh,
her
yeah.
style, her own way. I have never heard that before. And it's selling me. I'm buying it. This is one of my favorites, and I love this a lot.
Favorite performance of the night for me as
Of the
well.
night. She's up there with
Yeah.
Morissette, and not even because she's technically perfect like Morissette, but it's because she's so original.
And originality is something that's kind of gone by the wayside in the radio and the music industry in the last couple of years. They got lazy during the pandemic.
Yeah, when there's so many singers and they're all great. I mean, at this point, we're trying to distinguish them by who's like better than who, and at this point, it's just who's your preference. This is my preference. It's totally out there, totally wacky, and high energy, high crazy, and a lot of stage presence. That inspires me. I look up to that.
We're bringing it back because I agree. I'm inspired. I'm not going to bed tonight. I'm going to do something that's going to help my career, that's going to help me. And actually, you saying that right now is through her. So she inspired you. You inspired me. Look how things happen. But she inspired us. And originality. Bing, 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 bong. Oh. Whoa. Huh. Look at her legs. Oh, I'm just copywriting down here. You'll say I'm wrong, but I'm not. So you should go. Those pretty little things got to hit all the things to your heart. I'm feeling good right now. I ain't got time for this. I won't cry no tears for you. 'Cause if you like to eat your heart, and if you want to go and take that chicken go. I think I screwed up the sound with my dancing.
I love all the dance moves. I love the stage presence. Even the band members are totally rocking out. When my head is doing this, which doesn't happen that often, this is a great sign, and I'm totally living in the moment. And I know she's living in the moment, and I totally can see her as this, like, what she's singing about. I can totally follow along with. Like, she's like this scorned like girl, and it's just I'm living. Everything is so good. The lights and everything is so good.
We could do Courtney Hadwin night, and I would be happy. Courtney this might be the first performance I don't miss Dedalia. Inside joke. I'm just kidding. But oh my gosh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
Howie with the fist bump. You really couldn't just give her the high five.
Did she know that he was gonna do it? Did she go
Howie
like this?
saw 3 other judges give her the high five, and it was all on beat. Pop, 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 and Howie had to just fist bump.
But then there was a mentalist that made him shake everyone's hand. I don't believe it. Okay, I'm done. Oh, if this played in Starbucks, I would be dancing with a random stranger. Okay, but Courtney Hadwin fans, check out all our other reviews because this is the best of the night, and this is by far.
Wow, that would get a golden buzzer for me. I would immediately have slammed that golden buzzer.
Wait,
I was a judge.
will she?
Courtney, that was bloody fantastic.
Thank you.
Let me tell you something, Courtney. Something has changed in you. Trust me. In the time you were on the show last year to now, your interaction with the audience, the confidence.
Yeah.
I think this has been my favorite performance of you so far.
Thank you.
Mel B.
You're only 14 and you've already figured out what style to dress in, what style of music you like. You've figured out your performance. Most people, it takes somebody a lifetime to figure just one of those things out. And now you're amongst the champions, and you are a champion. Yeah. Hands down, you are.
Comment section.
Imagine it taking a lifetime to learn how to dress.
I'm not a big Mel B fan. I had
Yeah.
She was my childhood crush, though.
I haven't seen her judge much, but I don't know much about her. But what do you think of her?
I
heard there was like drama or something that she left.
well, I will tell you everything. But I will show you her being mean to a young Celine Tam.
Oh my gosh, remember Natalia Kills?
No.
There was this judge on, I think it was like Britain's Got Talent or some kind of Got Talent like this, and the guy came out, and the judges were Natalia Kills, which is a judge, and then her husband, which is another judge, and she thought that the performer on stage was copying the style of her husband.
Yes,
and she was like, "How dare you dress like her husband was literally dressed in the most like basic, like everyday gentleman, just
She
like,
was
like
insane.
suit, and the hair was so like common." And I was like, why would you think that he's copying your husband? It's like an everyday.
She was a
like,
lunatic. She was a
crazy.
lunatic.
I absolutely don't like Natalia Kills.
Okay, and I found out who I do like. Alicia Dixon is the name of the judge that now does the champions, and she is brilliant.
Heidi.
Courtney, I love when you come onto the
I
stage.
love Heidi.
Then when you start singing, you turn into this lioness and you just roar it out, and you're just so good.
Thank you so much.
You really are. I always love watching you.
Thank you.
First of all,
He's being timid again.
fantastic, but I'll be honest with you, I don't recognize that song. What is
That's not even a
What
prerequisite to the performance at all. You're not
Why
It's even
is
better
he-
when you don't recognize the song because then it's like your first time hearing it and it's great. That's how
he's
you learn
hurt-
about new songs.
The judges, just they will make or break an act. Let's see what
Did Howie really not like it? No
Well,
wonder he fist bumped.
he didn't know it. Yeah, okay, now he either says but and makes it great,
Okay.
or he torpedoes the act.
Who's that? Who?
It's
He asked who the fuck it is.
original.
It was
That's
okay.
the original.
Okay, it might have been a setup, or
Oh my
oh my
god.
god, it's an original. That's an original.
That's her song.
I would buy that shit.
Oh my gosh.
Look at
Okay,
his
that
face.
just
That's a-
doubled the amazement of it all. That's her own song.
Golden buzzer of
Let's
the
see
night.
the reaction of the judges.
Amazing.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done.
Oh my gosh.
I just wish you would drop like I don't know. I know it's part of the character, but like come on. Like just drop it for a second.
Yeah. No.
The whole timid thing, I mean it's cool at
No.
first. But then I'm
No.
like, but then I don't know when she's really being serious. Like if
No.
she's really like I don't know if that's the character.
No.
I want to see her.
No. Well, I bet
What?
I'm just kidding. I bet
You
we
know,
do.
after the performance, it's okay to drop the character,
Uh,
right?
Well, then everyone.
I see before, then sure, stay in character because you're leading up
She
into the
doesn't
performance.
need this.
But now everything is done. But now she's like,
she should be
and
confident
keeps
and
doing
happy. You're right.
I'm like-
You're right. Okay.
Now I want to see her real reaction to the judges talking to her after all that's done. We got to the climax. Now we're on the
Let's-
judging, and I
Let's
want to
go
see her
back.
real reactions
Let's go
instead
back
of
and
this
see-
all the time. That's my only critique.
I bet she shows herself. In one of her covers.
Because if that's really how she reacts, then that's that separate. But if it's a character, I wish she would just drop it after all that. You know, I want to see how she really is when she's not doing the character.
See what she does here.
I'm gonna take my horse to that old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Why is why is she not doing her?
I
Okay,
don't know.
we're not gonna see. I don't think. Like an interview. Let's see an interview. Let's see if she. But
I'm sure she's fine in the interview, but I think for maybe she was just playing up this like character thing. I don't know.
This is her. I don't know what this is. though.
Congratulations, Courtney. What an incredible moment that must have been, seeing all of the gold tickers tape coming down and thinking, I've got through to the quarterfinals. It was just, it's just fantastic.
Oh, she did get the
I'll
golden?
ask you first of all.
Work.
No, in not in the champions. In in her season.
Marcus got
Yeah, and her.
a huge show. Why did you think, okay, I'm going to go there. I'm going to conquer the big one?
It's where all my idols are from, and it's the biggest show in the world.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay. So clearly she's not doing the whole. Even without the arm, she's not doing that like that scared person. So I know that's the character. So not like I said. I wish after all the judging and after the introduction of her like saying who she is or whatever, she would just drop it like during the deliberations. But that's just me. That's the only critique I have.
I disagree. I don't care what she does as long as she sings like that, and the fact that was an original just blew our
that blew my mind too. I'm like, you wrote that? Like that's your song? Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So that's our performance of the night. We have one more performance though, and
One
it's
last
Aurora,
one.
and it's gonna be epic. Stay tuned, folks, where the truth hurts.